Zaczynamy Dziedzictwo Hogwartu. Bardzo czekałem na tę grę, już się nie mogę doczekać, aż zaczniemy. Mamy przyjemność poinformowania o przyjęciu Cię do Szkoły Magii i Czarodziejstwa Hogwart jako ucznia 5. roku. Rok szkolny rozpoczyna się 1 września. Podstawowe wyposażenie zostało już dla Ciebie skompletowane i będzie Ci towarzyszyć w podróży do zamku. Jak zapewne Ci wiadomo, dekret o uzasadnionych restrykcjach wobec niepełnoletnich czarodziejów zakazuje używania magii przez uczniów poniżej 17 roku życia poza terenem szkoły. Jednakże w ramach wyjątkowych okoliczności ministerstwo postanowiło udzielić zgody, by profesor Eleazar Fig mógł pomóc Ci podszlifować umiejętności rzucania czarów przed Waszą wspólną podróżą z Londynu do zamku w celu wzięcia udziału w uczcie rozpoczynającej semestr i ceremonii przydziału. Z wyrazami szacunku, Matylda Weasley, wicedyrektorka. Ja już postać stworzyłem, trochę zedytowałem tę gotową. Zmieniłem kolor włosów, tutaj trochę cerę mu poprawiłem. No i nazwałem moją postać Czarek Hokus.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Ja też nie.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Wiesz co, Burian? No, ja książek nie czytałem, ale filmy bardzo lubię, a gry jeszcze bardziej. Dlatego jak tylko pojawiły się informacje o nowej grze w świecie Hogwartu, no to od tamtego momentu czekałem. I z tego co widziałem, recenzje są naprawdę dobre, więc zapowiada się dobra gra.
The key! Give me your hand!
No, polski dubbing na pewno jeszcze bardziej by tylko umilił grę.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
A, w ogóle napisali, że jesteś rozczarowany.
What the hell got into that damn thing?
To się dobrze składa, bo gramy w grę o czarodziejach.
A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose...
Jejku,
the
nowy
portkey
uczeń.
that brought us here?
Od samego początku narażony na niebezpieczeństwa.
Miriam spent years
Dokładnie jak
searching
Harry
for
Potter.
evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world.
Ojejku.
Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the
Dobra,
one
już nie
who
skaczę.
wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
No, wciskam R2. A, mam wciskać bez przerwy. Cały czas klikać.
Excellent. That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Pyk!
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Jejku, taki stary, a jaki zwinny.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
To ja sobie zobaczę ten posąg.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Anything here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the
Wow.
newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Dobra, chwila. Bo jest tutaj jakaś skrzynia. Pyk, pieniądze.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
O, rysowanie symboli.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
No, niesamowite.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
I to jeszcze w sumie jest ta mechanika, która była w komnacie tajemnic.
Professor, that symbol has the same
Bo
glow as the
nie
one
muszę
I saw in the
rysować
portal container.
symbolu, tylko
You can see
wciskać te guziki, które są
Then
na
I
tym
dare
symbolu.
say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Ale to dobrze, bo trudno byłoby narysować na padzie ten symbol.
Lumos. This is no ordinary vault.
Ciekawe, czy każde zaklęcie się będzie poznawać w ten sposób.
What do you mean earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
No póki co jestem zachwycony tą grą.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio.
Lumos. What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
No tak,
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
więcej nie ma.
Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
O, faktycznie.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
O, będzie walka. Chyba trochę za wcześnie. No, jeszcze raz, atakuj. No. No. No, ej, miał mnie zaatakować. O, tak to już dobrze. Stoję obok.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? Lumos! What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
O, jest.
They're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Pyk! Faktycznie. No nie tego, tego.
Lumos.
Ło, ale pędzi. O, nie muszę używać zaklęcia, po prostu muszę podejść i jest już ikonka zbadaj.
did you? What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We will...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
O nie!
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Jejku, pierwszy dzień w szkole, już spóźnienie.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have
No,
a seat.
w samą porę, co on mówi, że się skończyła ceremonia?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Chyba jednak
I'm
zwiedzania.
looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... What is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Nie, no chcę do Gryffindoru.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must. Better be Gryffindor!
Po co jakieś pytania? Mógł po prostu powiedzieć, no dobra, do którego domu chcesz? A nie się wygłupia. Ojejku.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Now, which way is the common room?
Can't catch bees!
Przynajmniej w tej grze mnie nie zaatakował. Ale ciekawe, czy będzie z nim walka. To był Irytek.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That new 5th year.
They're
lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the myth. I hope Professor catches her this time.
I'm sure you knew how it would be on hot brick. Still not working. Ugh.
Jejku, ile tekstu, ile ona gada.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day. Professor Hecat is intimidating.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Get down. You weren't born Professor with could arrive wings. any moment.
I'm sure you'd use them.
No, jak tam zagadać?
Nelly will do
I
anything for
don't want to get
attention.
in trouble the first day.
O,
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
no i ostatnia osoba.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, Didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast
O nie!
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Jejku, ile rzeczy do roboty.
clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Co? Mogę tak z każdym obrazem?
Inside and outside of the castle.
O, kot.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Więcej pieniędzy. Kto je tutaj zostawia? W ogóle, ale on ma zakurzoną tę szatę.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver.
No, a ciekawe ile będzie zwiedzania poza zamkiem. Jak dużo będzie cały świat gry.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I prefer to study in the library.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
Tak
I
wyszło.
wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
A, to nic takiego.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here.
Tyle mogłem powiedzieć.
I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Dobrze. Idziemy na pierwsze zajęcia. O, kolejna szybka podróż, fajnie.
I'd like to retire to Hogsmeade one day.
I'm sorry!
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the end of
1752?
it, the minister...
Jejku, to jakaś zagadka.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes, I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
Revelio. Nice, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Okej, tutaj mogę coś wybrać. I tutaj mogę coś wybrać.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
Ojejku, irytek.
You can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack.
No dobrze, o co tutaj chodzi? Rozumiem, że te 3 rogi to ma być suma tego, co jest w środku, więc no tutaj musi być symbol, który jest 2. A tutaj są 2 pytajniki, czyli to, co jest na dole. Tylko muszę wiedzieć, jaka cyfra to jednorożec. Czy to jest po prostu od 1 do 10 tutaj? No to, no nie wiem. No ale nie ma tutaj tego jednorożca, bo wtedy to by było 2 i by się zgadzało. Czy nie ma tutaj czegoś jeszcze? Może pająk to 8, bo ma 8 nóg? Nie wiem, czy jednorożec to będzie 1. No nie wiem, to będzie 9, bo ma 9 głów? Nie wiem, czy tak to rozumieć. No ale dobrze. Jakieś 2 tutaj znajdźmy. No to, no nie wiem, może to będzie 2, bo ma takie 2 kły. No to chyba 2 nie będzie. No nie wiem, powiedzmy, że to będzie 2. A tutaj spróbuję po kolei. W zasadzie mógłbym to na chama zrobić. Po prostu próbując do oporu. No, czemu się zmieniło? Znaczy, no, jest to jakiś sposób. Mogę tak spróbować. Po kolei. O, no i udało się. No ale zrobione na chama. O, wymyślny kapelusz czarodzieja. Tylko gdzie ja mogę to założyć? Patrzę na minimapę. Okej, tutaj jest ta skrzynka. Tutaj na razie nie wejdę. Ale się kręci. Wiesz co, Burian? Trochę rozwiązałem zagadkę, ale tak naprawdę zrobiłem ją na chama, po prostu próbując po kolei kombinację. Nie było to trudne, bo były potrzebne tylko 2 symbole. A gdzie jest ta skrzynka? A, jest niżej. Dobra, idziemy na zajęcia.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That is not bad.
No i pyk, nauczone. Lecimy na kolejne zajęcia.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Jejku, jestem zachwycony tą grą i będę to powtarzać co jakiś czas, okej? Bardzo mi się podoba. Jeszcze z takim nauczycielem?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
A oczywiście, że od nowego.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more. Splendid! Not to worry.
Oj. Dobra, jeszcze raz. No, fuck!
Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Dobra. Teraz moja kolej. Trochę za wcześnie puściłem. A, i rozumiem, że można wypychać nasze kule. Ojejku, ale jej dobrze poszło. Gorzej, jak jej zepchnę na 50.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
O nie! Super! Faktycznie to zrobiłem.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
O! No ale co, nie straciła punktów.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be weird. You're doing quite well. Oh, that was an execution.
Okej, jednak jej wycofało, dobrze. Dobra, żeby jej nie poprawić wyniku, stąd przyciągnę. Pięknie. Tylko żeby mi nie zrzuciła. Okej, chyba nie zamierza. O, nie, nie, nie. Dobra, nic się nie stało. Niech ten profesor się może trochę przesunie, bo mi trochę zasłania.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Nie! Fuck. Ale nie szkodzi. I tak wygrałem.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated
Ciekawe,
you.
czy by to powiedziała, gdybym przegrał 2 razy.
Proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Chcę już otwierać zamki.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Tak, to ja.
You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you.
A gdzie jest Samantha Chip?
Everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Have you ever been to the kitchens? I hear it's run by house elves.
Revelio.
Dobra, chodźmy na kolejne zajęcia. Zaznaczę je sobie. Albo może niech będzie jakaś misja poboczna.
Hogwarts is a second home to me.
Dowiedziałem się, że w grze jest ponad 100 zadań i około 1000 znajdziek. Dlatego wydaje mi się, że raczej nie będę maksować tej gry, na pewno nie na live'ie. Chyba że było to jakieś spore wyolbrzymienie i może nie będzie tak źle.
Revelio.
Co oznacza ten dźwięk dzwonka? Że coś jest w pobliżu?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
O, tajemnica.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Zobaczymy zaraz.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find
No dobrze.
me if you stumble on something
Zobaczmy.
illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Gdzieś blisko.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake. Except when the giant squid splashes about. Not much for soggy sandwiches.
Revelio.
O, super. Kolejna taka zagadka, no i znowu mogę to zrobić po prostu na chama. No, chodź tutaj.
This looks like the location from the painting.
O, faktycznie jest.
What could be so special about it?
Off on another adventure,
There was
are we?
something else too. A dash of powdered Vaseline, I think.
Jejku, co z tą kartką?
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But sure.
Revelio.
I was a late bloomer. My parents thought I was going to be a squib.
Tutaj może jakieś alohomora? No bo mogę jeden symbol wybrać i wydaje mi się, że tutaj będzie drugi. Tylko najpierw trzeba się tam jakoś dostać.
Lumos.
O to mi chodziło. Jakie lumos? No dobra, no i znalazłem to miejsce, no i w sumie... Co z tego?
Revelio.
No bo cały czas mnie tutaj prowadzi. Tylko po co? No bo już odhaczyłem to miejsce.
Why would Slytherin put his common room? So dreary. Perhaps that's the point.
I really have made a mess.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian.
O nie.
You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
A, trochę uciekła.
Revelio.
Pyk.
This must be Cressida's diary.
O, zamknięte.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
O! A nie, tutaj
Lumos.
było Lumos. Okej, gość z książką. O!
That's the last book.
No i jest, komplet. No dobrze, ale jeszcze to miejsce z obrazu. Ciekawe, czy jest jakieś trofeum za te globusy.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
O, znowu na klucz. Ta księga mnie interesuje. Mam nadzieję, że zaraz znajdę to miejsce. Może jednak u góry? O!
Revelio.
A to co? Co mogę z tym zrobić?
Accio. Lumos.
O!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Moment, nie mam tego zanieść tam, gdzie był ten obraz? No, wypuść to. O. Super. Czyli już wiem, dlaczego tam jeszcze nie było to dokończone i gra mnie tam prowadziła. Wyjaśniło się, no to tam wracamy. Ło. Gustowny szkolny sweter. Dobra, moment. Gdzie było to miejsce?
Do you find it hard to get
Z drugiej strony. O, tak, to tutaj. A, jest!
Lumos,
Chodź.
let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Już wiemy, o co chodzi. Pyk.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Ojejku, co to w ogóle za odpowiedź?
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me.
No dobrze, co tam dalej? Zadanie główne. O! O to chodzi. Moment, skrzynia. No ale to nie tutaj. No dobra, innym razem. Pyk. Globusy to moja pasja.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Pyk.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be fun. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy lively duels. If only all of my students are this great. Watch your opponents decide to attack or defend yourself. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Ale się uśmiecha, ojejku. Jaki dumny z siebie.
I put you on the spot and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so...
A ja to może się nie przedstawię.
Perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me.
A nauczycielka stoi obok i słucha tego wszystkiego.
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
Nawiedzona toaleta. No i jest cały Hogwart. O, tutaj też coś było. W sumie to była dopiero pierwsza część Hogwartu, bo teraz 15. Pyk!
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
No ale ciekawe, co by się stało, gdybym go tak nie pokonał. Nie wiem, czy w ogóle dało się to przegrać, albo no gdyby po prostu gorzej mi poszło, czy też bym nie zaprosił?
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Leviosa, Lumos.
Come on.
Lumos.
Protego.
Stupefy.
Don't shy away now.
Zwycięstwo!
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Na pewno nim zostanę.
Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
Okej, mam nadzieję, że mnie poinformuje.
Congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
O, pojawiło się nowe zadanie główne.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then...
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Revelio.
O! Tego też pogłaszczemy.
see you, my young friend.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nie.
Nothing more, Professor.
Nic się nie wydarzyło.
Like trying to get a sonnet from a
Co pani?
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
No ale chyba prędzej czy później się dowie.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Pójdziemy z Nati.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Czekam na tę wycieczkę do Hogsmeade, bo jest tam ekskluzywna misja dla PlayStation 5. Chyba czasowo ekskluzywna. Z tego co widziałem po zwiastunie, taka trochę horrorowa.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
I tyle? No, co z tym? Może jeszcze nie mogę?
Deserves more than I'd say.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio. Levioso.
No dobrze, kolejne zadanie, ale może poboczne. I może szybka podróż w takim razie.
What are you up to now?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
No popatrz, jak się złożyło.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Nie no, nie zrobię tego.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own.
Ciekawią mnie reakcje postaci, jakby odpowiedziały, gdyby mój bohater był takim chamem dla wszystkich, ale nie chcę taki być.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
O, tam się coś świeci.
Well, that's one of
Pyk.
Zenobia's gobstones.
Lecimy
I
dalej.
hardly saw what all the fuss is about.
Wyżej.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
No i co? O!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
O! Super. Tylko gdzie ja to mogę teraz podejrzeć? Może w kolekcji? No nie, tutaj nie. O, świetnie. O to chodzi. Okej, jest taki symbol. I 2. Czyli jest 2 i 3. Ale moment, bo tutaj jest 1 pytajnik, a tutaj 2, ale rozumiem, że to ma być suma po prostu dająca 14. Chyba że jest tutaj coś jeszcze. Moment. A, ale no to chwila, bo muszę wiedzieć, jakie symbole są do wyboru. No dobra, będę po prostu próbować. Tak jak wtedy zrobiłem tę zagadkę. A, bo tutaj jest inna zagadka. No i teraz to ma sens, a ja się zastanawiam, czemu tutaj brakuje jednego symbolu. No tak. To jest po prostu taki przykład z tego, co rozumiem. No dobra, no to jeszcze raz. Czyli brakuje 3. To sobie zajrzę jeszcze raz. Trójka, 3 głowy. No i to się zgadza. To będzie łatwe do zapamiętania. Ale to w sumie w ogóle działa mniej więcej tak, jak myślałem. Tylko myślałem, że to na przykład będzie 2, bo ma 2 kły, no jednorożec to 1. Tutaj, no ma 2 rogi, no to powiedzmy 2, 3 głowy, no to 3. Czemu to 4? Nie wiem. Tutaj 5, bo 5 nóg. Tutaj 6, bo ma 6 takich tutaj kolców. Tu nie wiem czemu 7. 8, wiadomo, 8 nóg, tak jak wcześniej mówiłem. No i 9 tutaj się zgadza, więc niektóre można łatwo zapamiętać. Okej, czyli tutaj jest 5, czyli brakuje 4. Nie no, chwila. Aha, bo ja jeszcze... no tak, muszę jeszcze wybrać otwórz przy drzwiach. No. Same się nie otworzą.
Revelio.
To fajnie, że mam taką ściągę. Teraz chyba będzie łatwiej, ale... Ojej, tutaj jest dużo tych symboli. No ale po kolei, powolutku. To było 7, tak? Tutaj będzie jednorożec. No a tutaj już sobie spróbuję po prostu na chama. Chociaż, no dobra, no jest tutaj 5 nóg, 6, czyli 11, czyli 6. 6 to było co? No na pewno nie to. To też nie. To była chyba 4. O, to była 6. Pięknie.
Revelio.
Będzie więcej takich zagadek, to będę umiał to wszystko na pamięć. Dobrze, dalej. To było 0? Tak, to było 0. No dobrze, czyli 5. No i jest 5. Ta jaszczurka, nie pamiętam ile to było, ale no to znowu się zrobi... A, dlaczego mi obróciło? O!
Revelio. Revelio.
Okej, to wszystko tutaj. Jeszcze trochę się mieszam w tych zagadkach, ale ważne, że wiem jak je zrobić. No właśnie, wróćmy do naszego zadania. Pyk.
Revelio. Lumos.
Okej, dużo obrazów. O, to tutaj.
Lumos.
Sowa. Sowa to 4. Muszę to zapamiętać. Okej. A tutaj drugi symbol. No i super. Jak w ogóle oceniasz tę zagadkę? Fajna? Mi się bardzo podoba. Tylko mam nadzieję, że będzie więcej rodzajów tych łamigłówek. Bo w sumie ciągle te symbole... No niby szukanie miejsca z obrazka to też zagadka, no ale po prostu znajdę, no i tyle.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
O, nie to.
Levioso!
Ja w ogóle na początku myślałem, że ta zagadka będzie jednorazowa. Okej, ośmiornica to 7, wyjątkowo nie 8. Nie no, 0 to na pewno nie. Jak już znam pierwszy symbol, to ten drugi wolę po prostu metodą prób i błędów. Tak jest po prostu szybciej.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
To ma być jeszcze wyżej.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Wow! Ale triki.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. That's the last
Dobrze,
of
jest
Zenobia's
komplet.
gobstones. I should go and see her.
I've always said that travel.
Mogłem w sumie zrobić szybką podróż. O, nie tutaj.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which...
O nie.
Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Myślałem, że ze mną chce zagrać.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
What are you up to now?
O, co tam było?
Revelio.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Wreszcie opuszczamy Hogwart.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
A ta zaraz na coś wpadnie, bo idzie i czyta.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Revelio. Oh, what's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Nic sobie z tego nie robi, ej.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest, past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new.
Innym razem.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Ej, no i co z tego? Chciałem sobie to tylko pozbierać. Jeju. Co, kota też nie mogę pogłaskać? Ciekawe, co tam jest.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle.
Nie da się tego zebrać. O!
Rumors being what what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty.
I co, Burian, zagrałbyś w tę grę jako nie fan Harry'ego Pottera? Podoba ci się? Jest i Hogsmeade.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Okej, mnie najbardziej interesują, no cóż, ciekawe miejsca.
Only I could invent a new potion.
Flipendo might seem like harmless fun.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Flipendo on a cow. If something threatens
Tak po prostu wziął i zabrał? Pyk! Ojejku. Okropny jest. Wziął i zabrał. Inaczej nie można tego nazwać. No i co? Nie mogę z nim pogadać?
Revelio.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Dublin.
Pyk. Zwinął kasę. O! Kolejny kod.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Za darmo to uczciwa
If you're
cena.
interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
Zobaczmy. Jakiś sekret. No dobrze, tutaj byłem, no to może teraz te dwa miejsca.
Revelio.
Those aren't so bad.
Okej, tutaj wejścia nie ma. No dobra. Tutaj obok są różdżki. Ale serio, tutaj jest tyle tych globusów, jakby miało być za to osiągnięcie.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
Może taka? Ładna.
How intriguing.
Ale tutaj są jeszcze inne rodzaje, no to moment, po kolei. Klasyczna jest ładna. No, te takie powyginane mi się nie podobają. O, jaka stylowa.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
O, 9 3/4.
How intriguing.
Nie wiem, czy to ma jakieś w ogóle znaczenie. Niech będzie. Jak peron.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Stosunkowo prężne. Różnorodna magia, to mi pasuje.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare. And a core with a strong sense of initiative.
No dobra.
What do you
To moja różdżka.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Dobrze, idziemy stąd. Nie wiem po co ten znacznik, skoro to jest już tutaj.
Revelio.
Co? Nie mam już miejsca?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
To gdzieś za ścianą. Pyk!
Revelio.
Ojejku. Nie naciskać.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another
Jejku,
time
może
if
coś
you're in a rush
sprzedać.
today.
No, to bym mógł na przykład. Dobra, na razie nie będę tego ruszać. O, ale teraz mam trochę miejsca. No, odkryte. Teraz zajrzymy tutaj.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Nie, jeszcze do niej nie wracamy. Co ty opowiadasz? Teraz idziemy tutaj.
Revelio.
Nie patrzy. To zabiorę.
Hello.
Oh, come in, come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say?
Zobaczę, co ma do zaoferowania, ale raczej nic nie zmieniam.
Muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
No okej, są fryzury. Okej, czyli tutaj można po prostu sobie zmienić twarz. Dobrze, no to teraz tutaj. Pyk, za darmo się napije.
Revelio. Levioso.
No nie, tutaj będzie potrzebne Alohomora.
Revelio.
No, chcę z nim pogadać. No i co? No, nic się nie dzieje. Może on ma po prostu przerwę na herbatę. No ale ciekawe, czemu nie działało. Dobra, ta już czeka, ale trudno. Jeszcze mamy parę miejsc.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
No, coś jeszcze tutaj jest. O, tutaj. O, kolejny kot. Głaszczemy. Ciach. Pyk. Można rzucać kaczki. Niesamowite. O, widzę kolejną kartkę. Ciach. Ojejku. Śmiesznie to wygląda w świecie Hogwartu. Ojejku. Wspaniałe miejsce.
Revelio.
Wow.
Revelio.
Jeju, ta gra to coś wspaniałego. Wszystko tutaj zjem. Kurde, jeszcze za darmo.
Revelio.
Okej, no to tutaj byłem przed chwilą. Czyli tamten znacznik w sumie jest odhaczony.
Revelio.
O, tego szukam. To mnie najbardziej interesuje. No dobrze, no to teraz tutaj. Chciałbym, żeby Miodowe Królestwo istniało. Mam wrażenie, że dokładnie to samo pomyślałem, kiedy po raz pierwszy je zobaczyłem w filmie o Harrym Potterze. No to jeszcze tylko tutaj.
Accio. Revelio.
O!
Lumos.
Jejku, jakiś komin. Ale to za chwilę.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Revelio.
Jeszcze sobie raz zobaczę ten obrazek. Komin i dym. Na jakiejś polanie. Ej, no to nie mogę sobie pozwiedzać. No ale moment, może to oznacza, że w takim razie... No właśnie, ten komin nie będzie aż tak daleko.
Lumos.
Dobra, chodź. Nie, no nie ma za bardzo szybkiej podróży. Dobra, idziemy.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
No jak to Miodowe Królestwo?
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
O, chciałeś akcję, Burian?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! You have to wear him down!
No takiego to raczej nie podniosę.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
No pewnie.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Reparo. Revelio.
just talking about
O,
you.
teraz można z nim pogadać.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
O, super.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Jejku. O, to sprzedam. I to biorę. Nie no, to sobie założę.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Ale moment. Chcę się cały ubrać.
Should you be inclined?
To samo. Jejku, naprawdę ma być tak ubrany? Nie no, to mu zdejmę. No ale to niech już będzie. Moment, może w takim razie coś słabszego chociaż. O! No, trochę słabszy, co prawda. No, ale przynajmniej lepiej wygląda. A tutaj coś mam? Nie no. Tak lepiej wygląda. Jejku, no ma lepsze statystyki w tym momencie, ale no ten wygląd pozostawia trochę do życzenia. Jejku, dopiero 5% wyzwań. O, właśnie, ale w sumie mogę sprzedać całą resztę przedmiotów. Trochę sobie zwolnię miejsce. A nawet to sprzedam. Dobrze. Idziemy. To moja postać.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
Przecież nie widzi mojej twarzy.
Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
No dobrze, myślę, że tutaj skończymy. Przeżyliśmy pierwszy dzień w Hogwarcie. Zobaczymy jeszcze pocztę. O! No to będzie ciekawie na kolejnym live'ie. No ale na dzisiaj to tyle. Fajnie, Burian, że byłeś do końca. Do następnego razu. Na razie. Cześć. Pa, pa.